Hey everyone, it's Christine with Momspiration 412, founder of EduPlay, and we are live tonight for Momspiration Monday with our lovely guest, Tricia. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having
Yes,
me.
thanks so much for joining us. How are you tonight?
Yeah. Really good. Happy to get a little break from the kids here.
Yes, yes, I know, totally. Um,
Yeah.
are you like hidden, right? Like I know I'm up in my workroom, like door shut, right?
Yes. Yeah. I had to be like, I'm coming upstairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Sneak
I'm not
away.
here.
Right. Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to have you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
you and I actually met a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe
Yeah.
a year at least, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, I actually had our fall session at your
Mhm.
studio.
Yeah, my old studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we loved it there. So, it was so great. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
things happen, right?
Yeah.
The
No,
whole
I
building
mean,
got
that
sold,
was
right?
Yes, the whole building got sold, so we're kinda in a temporary place right now, but I'm actually doing more at people's houses now, so it kinda worked out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing more coming to their home or meeting them at, like, a park or something like that, so it
That's
all happens
awesome.
for a reason.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I I think it's easier sometimes for moms, especially, like, I do a lot of newborns, and coming to their house sometimes is just easier than
Mhm.
dragging the kids out somewhere,
I agree.
so
I totally agree. So you came to our house this morning, which
I
was
did!
amazing.
It was so fun.
It was so much fun. So, but as a mom, I'm running around, getting them breakfast, getting everyone dressed, vacuuming the
Right.
floor, doing all the
Yeah,
things to make it look good. But it
right.
still was so nice to not have to like rush them out the door. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and
Well,
they're comfortable, and it seems more to them like it's like I'm just coming over to play, you
yes,
know?
yes,
And so they're not like, "Where am I? Do I have to sit in a certain place or do anything?" They're more, like, free to be themselves, so
right, right.
yeah.
It was so natural. So blah, blah, blah. Thanks guys so much for hopping on. If you do hop on, please click on that link there that says I don't know. Let me know who's here. It says yay new on here, but all I see is new Facebook user. So let me know
Ah,
who's here because we're using a whole new program today and it
yeah.
actually is amazing. So if you like it on your end, let me know because we really like it on this end. So give us some hearts, give us some love. It was very,
Yeah.
very easy to log in and to get Tricia on with us tonight. So
Yeah.
I finally think we found the right platform for us. So if you do happen to hop on, please share your name and share, what it is that is kind of that stressful thing for
Yeah.
you when you are planning a photography session.
Yeah.
Whether you're getting the whole family together, you're, trying to figure out the outfits, trying to figure out where you're going to be, trying to, who's sitting by who and who's going to smile and who's
Right.
not. So share those things in the comments. Let us know that you're here because we love to have you guys on. So please do that. And if there's a little link there, um, let me know. Let me know how it looks
Yeah.
on your end. So today we did a whole session on just my kids, and it was all
Yeah.
candid.
Yeah, it was, but you know what? We ended up with at least 1 or 2 with everybody looking at me, which is funny how that happens because I feel like half the stress that the moms have is like, are my kids gonna like look or behave a certain way? But the funny thing is when you kind of don't like stress about it, it kind of just happens.
Yeah.
So,
No, and your one little trick. That was a perfect little trick.
yeah.
So you were
Yeah, so, sometimes I'll pretend that I just wanna take a picture of mom by herself, and I'll say, "Nobody else, just mom," and then usually they'll run right to you because, "No, I wanna be in there too, it's about me,"
right,
so
right. And that's
yeah,
exactly
it's
what
fun.
happened. So they both
Yeah,
kids came running over
yeah,
and it turned out to be an awesome
yeah,
picture. So
yeah. No, we didn't have your husband there, and that was one of the things I saw that people were saying was getting, like, dad on board.
Yeah.
So that's a whole 'nother thing, but honestly, if you communicate with them and say, like, "This is how long it's gonna be, you know, this is what we're gonna do," and I think that's the dads half of their thing is they're like, "How long is this gonna take? I need to know." And sometimes what I'll do is I'll have dad come in and out, which is nice when you're at home because they can go on their laptop or on their phone or whatever for a little while, and then I can say, "Hey, dad, come on in," and, you know,
Like a
snap, snap, snap,
child.
and then I can be like, "Okay." Yeah, yeah, basically. I mean, let's be honest.
I love it.
Let's be honest, right? They're just one of our kids.
Right. Just when you're ready, come on in. Okay, we're done.
Do you need a snack or a beer?
I love that. It is the truth, right?
It is. It so is. You're like, "Oh." So, yeah, it's nice when we're in a place where they can go, you know, hang out and then come back, so
Yes. So someone
that's my tip for
commented
that.
says, the most stressful thing for me is getting outfits coordinated. My husband hates it, but we do it once a year. Yeah.
Yeah, the outfits. I will tell you exactly what to wear if you want me to. I'll send you links to everything, but some people don't want, you know, so everybody's different. Some people really like to have control over the outfits, and some people want me to do it. And either way, it's
Mhm.
fine. But yeah, it's not such a big deal, honestly. What really is coming out is like the connection between everybody, and that's
Mm,
the main thing.
yeah.
So,
So what are a few tips on color, like basic color coordination or color schemes? Like what are good colors to wear while taking pictures, either indoor,
yeah.
outdoor, whatever?
So if you're outdoor, I usually say like wear something bolder, jewel tones or denim, like something that's darker colors. And the trick is to keep everyone in the same color family. So don't do like one kid in pastels and another kid in like dark colors. So just
Mhm.
keep everyone kind of like similar. But if you're inside, it's nice to wear lighter colors because there's usually less light inside. So it just like helps everything look like brighter. So
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
And just stay away from like pattern, like crazy patterns or like Nike real big on the shirt, stuff like that. Just stay away from that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Basically. Oh, watch out for little kids. Sometimes they have neon shoes.
Yes. So my
Yeah.
son has an entire jacket that is reflective. Obviously, he wouldn't wear
Oh,
that in
wow.
it. So
Yeah.
reflective. So like my dad took a picture and all you could see is it glowing. You can't even see his face
Wow.
or anything. Like it just glows.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
stuff
like
like that will like definitely take the whole attention away from their
right.
cute little face. So
Right.
yeah.
I'm trying to get good
But yeah,
lighting.
other than that, yeah.
So, and
So
that, oh, what was I gonna like? I love when people go to the beach or whatever, and they all have like jeans and a white t-shirt, like so simple. But like I've never
yeah.
done that yet, and I really like. I like that, like
Do you?
yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Just
something
everybody,
simple.
yeah, like casual,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
relaxed.
right,
I
exactly.
love beach pictures. Oh my gosh.
Huh?
I said beach pictures are so nice.
Oh, I would love them.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
this year.
for sure. Yeah, do it.
So someone says, I always find when I'm looking for picture outfits, we have way too many printed clothing. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yes. It's hard.
Yes, it is hard. There's a couple sites that I don't remember them offhand, but they honestly only sell solids. So I
Really?
always, send them to my clients because it's hard to, like, even go to Target and find, like, a solid color shirt.
Yes. Yes. To make it
So
look decent looking,
mhm.
instead of like
Yeah,
just a plain t-shirt or
yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, I'll tell you something, some of my clients do is, like, bring everything with the tag still on, and then we just kind of figure it out together, and they return stuff that we don't use, and
Oh, that's perfect.
it's just yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or even if, like, the kids wear it, then you could still return
Right,
it,
right.
like,
They're wearing it for
if
like
they
2
just
minutes.
wear it one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So don't don't, go to somewhere expensive, even like Danny and Jack or like Children's Place or somewhere, because you don't have to hold on to that outfit forever.
Right,
So,
right. Exactly. No,
yeah.
that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Good tip. Let's see what else we were chatting about today. Go
Well,
ahead.
I was just gonna say that as moms, like, don't we just take on the whole thing ourselves? Like,
Yes.
so I want to take that stress off you guys. Like, you don't have to worry about everything, okay? Just relax.
Yes. And
Cause
totally, that's how it was today. Like, it was totally
yeah,
relaxed. Like, I was like thinking in my head before you got here, like, what should I wear? What
yeah,
should
yeah,
we be doing? What should we,
right,
and it was just like, you were like, I'm just going to follow you around.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
totally low key.
I know, because that's another thing that moms always are worried about, like how their kids are going to act. And it really does not matter. Like, I will tell you something, the kids that quote unquote are not behaving those are the sessions that we get like the most creative pictures because everyone's kind of working together to see like what works. So we end up trying new stuff and like, it's just funny. Like the kid who's acting up, we usually get the most pictures of them smiling just because
Really
we're just really like, I don't know.
working hard.
I
So,
guess. Yeah.
so have you done like jumping jacks and all the crazy,
Oh,
like, what's
yeah.
the craziest thing you've done to make a kid smile?
Um, I have like dumped piles of leaves on my head. Um, I've like taken off my shoe and bonked myself in the head with it, like just like little kids like silly stuff like that. But I like the best smiles are really when like they're interacting with mom and dad. Like I like to play little
Mm,
games like I'll have mom and dad stand somewhere and I'll pull the kids over to me and I'll say when I count to 3 you're going to run over and then give them a hug or like, stuff like that. I always like to tell the moms like tell the kids we're just going to play games. Like it's just less stressful for them and
yeah,
then we can get good pictures, you know. And sometimes it's the in between moments like everyone sit over here and then nobody looks but then like in between changing positions we get a couple. It's just funny. It's like never it's not worth stressing over, honestly.
right. And it can
It really
become
isn't.
very stressful. I mean, it really, especially when
Yeah,
you're doing a large group of people,
yeah,
that definitely adds stress, you know?
yeah. If it's like a couple families together, like extended family, that can get really stressful for sure. That everyone needs to go out for a drink after that
Yes,
one.
yes. Make a little date out of it for sure.
Yeah, just know that that's gonna be tough, but yeah.
Right. Celebrate for sure.
Right.
So, so what about locations? What do you feel? I mean, you said about in homes now, but like, what are like
Yeah.
really good spots that you enjoy?
I love spots that have some kind of building, like I love Heartwood Acres because it has like a mansion there.
Cool. I've
There's
not
a
been up
park. It's beautiful, yeah.
there.
They even have like a part of it that used to be like stables for horses, and it just looks really like vintage and cool. But it also has, in the fall, like all the fall foliage and the like forest and stuff like that. So I like places that have a variety, like not just a park with just a bunch of trees. I
Yeah.
mean, nothing wrong with that, but I like having like there's a park in Moon Township called Robin Hill, and it
Oh
has
yeah.
like a really big brick building, and it
Like
has
a
like a log
gazebo,
cabin.
right?
Yeah, it
Like a
has like
gazebo.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, different stuff like that. All within like I don't want to be hiking,
Right.
half a mile. You know what I
Right.
mean? It has to
Right.
be like able to walk. And so that's why most people do theirs in the fall because it's like nice and cool out.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
And
I
the leaves.
love the fall. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
fall pictures. I mean,
Yeah.
I love all seasons, like getting like that perfect snow days. Like we had that one snow day. It was like
Yes.
that was like the perfect snow.
I
You know?
know. I was just talking about that. Like, I really want to do snow pictures, but it's really hard to get, like, to plan it.
Yes,
Because, like, it's only perfect for that morning. And then it's like
exactly. Like you gotta have people
melting
on
and
speed dial. Like, listen,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'm coming over.
I know. Right.
Have your outfit ready.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's go. Maybe when my kids get older, I'll have more flexibility.
Right. Well, and we talked about that today too. That was a
Yeah.
big part of our session that we were doing today is all about that work-life balance,
Yes.
especially moms working from home,
Yes.
with our kids with us,
Yeah.
and that adds stress to what we're doing.
Oh my gosh, it really does because we're feeling pulled in 20 different directions, you know?
All the time.
I really liked your idea of the clock and
Yes.
having like work hours so that the kids can see like mommy's on the clock, basically.
Right.
So,
Right. So, and I'll explain that a little bit more. I posted just a couple days ago about finding an alarm clock for my kids, like trying to keep them in bed because they're pretty good, but they will get up and they'll just come sleep in our bed, which is fine, but they're getting
yeah.
bigger. And my husband is the one that gets kicked off the bed. So then he's mad.
Oh, right.
So, I mean, literally, we've both found ourselves in one of the kids' bedrooms. I get up early, so it doesn't affect me as much,
Yeah.
but he's like, I literally have this much space at the edge of the bed. And
Oh,
he's the one that's got to go to work.
right.
Um, so we've been talking about it, and I've seen these clocks before. So it is a wake me up clock. There's a ton of them out there.
Yeah.
So I'll share the one that I went with, that I ended up going with. But what you could do is you could set it. So these are the times that you're working.
Yeah.
And the kids then can see, like, right now, this is quiet time, or this is time
Right.
I play in my room quietly. And then whenever it's within a half an hour of time that you get to play, it'll turn yellow. Like the whole outside will turn yellow. And
Yeah,
then
that's
when it's time
awesome.
to play, it turns green.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
the other thing we talked about, and I got this from my friend Laura, where, you set that timer and it's, 2 hours on or an hour on. I mean, obviously you would start small with your kids so they can learn the concept with you.
Right.
But it's, say you do an hour on, as soon as that timer goes off, you stop your work and then you give them an hour of undivided attention,
Right. That's
you know?
just so much better than jumping back and forth and,
Yes.
and your
Yes.
head's not really with them when you're trying to be with them because you're
Right.
thinking about 20 other things. So,
Exactly. And we
yeah.
talked about too, like, we, like you said, always being pulled in a million different directions.
Yeah.
We're trying to respond to emails and Facebook messages and text messages and Messenger and Instagram. And like,
Right. It's
there's so
overwhelming.
many things
Yeah.
that go into it.
Yeah.
I talked about setting like business hours, my work hours,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
and like 2 hours in the morning before anyone
Yeah.
wakes up, 2 hours in the afternoon after everyone's had time to do all the
Right.
things.
Right.
We did
Absolutely.
school, we did music, we did dance, we did, lunch. Like we've had time together. And now it's time for mommy to work.
Right.
And then you do dinner together. As a family, you do dinner, you do bed, and then
Yeah.
maybe you work for a little bit more, you
Right.
know?
Yeah. It's so important to have boundaries.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I actually just saw someone post about that. It was like, I was working around the clock and it was affecting my entire family.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even it affects your husband too, because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
working all day.
Yeah.
You're with the kids, you're taking care of them. And then when you go back to work after the kids go to bed, like they don't have that time with you either.
Right. It's all encompassing the whole family.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it really is. And no matter how supportive they are, it's still, you need that time.
Yeah.
And some
Right.
nights I'll just like, I don't do anything. Like it's time to like sit down and let's watch a show together.
Right. And it's nice for me too when I let myself do that. It's just like a mental break. It's like, ah,
Yes.
so it's nice for
Mhm.
sure. That kind of leads me into the one other thing I wanted to talk about was the evoking you for mental health.
Yes.
So for example, we're talking about kind of mom guilt right now and having, anxiety thinking about are we spending enough time with our kids? Or are we giving enough of ourselves to our business and all that stuff? So evoking you for mental health is taking photos to change the perspective for mom. So, for example, if that's the thought that's really stressing you out is that you're not being with your kids, we're going to take some photos and then you're going to see that yeah, you are actually, spending time with your kids. Your kids love you. You can see it in their beautiful
Mhm.
faces.
Yes.
So, it's just actually, seeing yourself through someone else's eyes and it You know, it's
Love
available to
that.
anybody who even has like mild anxiety, to anyone who has severe mental health problems. Like, look up Evoking You, and there's all kinds of resources. And we do a free photo shoot once a month for someone who is in need, who, you know, is really having trouble. And we come to their house with flowers and coffee, and
Aw,
we bring someone to help with the kids, and we just pamper mom. She gets her hair and makeup done. And
that's awesome.
yeah, so it's like a whole thing. So check it out.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, you never know. Momspiration may be able to come and help out for some of those
Right, with the
sessions.
kids. Oh, absolutely.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Our schedule's a little crazy right now, but I definitely would love that. You know, that's what it's all about. I mean,
Yeah.
Momspiration, 412, it's all about helping each other. You know, it's all about
Yeah.
supporting each other
Yes.
and doing those things because that's, just being there for each other.
Just
It's
let us,
huge.
letting each other know we're not alone.
Yes.
Other, yeah, that's just it.
Yes.
Because I think it was you, we were talking on the phone about how, we're all so busy, and we don't really have like our little neighborhood, like, meet at the playground, and everyone hangs out and talks like every day. So it's more online now, but just making sure everyone knows that, like, there's someone to talk to all the time. So
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's funny, after you left, one of my friends came over, and that was something that we started talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was like, it's not parenthood and motherhood. It's not what people portray on
No.
social media. And
Right.
everything's great. You're gonna lose that baby weight, and you're gonna,
Right.
the kids are gonna sleep, and they're gonna eat just fine. And she's like,
Right.
it's not like that.
No.
And she's like, and if it is like that for you, she's like, that's amazing,
Yeah.
but it's not like that for
That's
me.
not the norm.
Yes, and I was like, absolutely,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard work, you know?
Yes, it is hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard work even keeping friendships, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it is worth it, but it's
Yeah.
still work.
Yeah. It's hard work no matter if you're working from home, you're
Yeah.
home with your kids all day,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a full-time working mom, like,
Yeah.
no matter a single mom, like, shout out
Yeah.
to all of you.
Oh my God. Single moms, you guys are just amazing. I don't even know
Yeah.
how you do it.
I don't know. I mean, it really, every stage is just truly a blessing, and
Yeah.
there's difficulty that comes with it.
Every year is hard in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
your kids, how old are your kids now?
9, 5, and 2.
Yeah, so
Yep. So we
you
got
know all about it.
all kinds of drama.
Yes. Oh
Uh,
man. Yep.
so
But it was just very eye-opening, having you here, and then her and I talking. I was like, these are definitely the
yeah.
conversations that
Yeah.
we need to have,
Yes.
that are real, that are like, what are we actually going through?
Right.
Stop sugarcoating it. And
Yeah.
she said, like, it doesn't have to be a Pinterest perfect day, or a Pinterest perfect
No.
party, or and
Right.
I definitely fell into a trap like that, because that's my creative side that comes out,
Yeah.
and this year for Ella's party, I was like, we're having pizza and hoagies. I'm like,
Good.
that's okay.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
I
there's a
would start to feel
balance.
guilty,
You know
like,
what I mean?
yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a lot going on, or,
Yeah. No, there's
it's
definitely a
okay.
balance, because I feel like that too, just being like a photographer and liking art, and I want everything to look a certain
Yes.
way,
Yes.
but I have to kind of let go of it a little bit.
Yep.
It's a balance. You have intentions of it's going to be like this, and then you have to let it go, and whatever happens is fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Well, thank you so much. If anyone has any more, what is that one thing that stresses you out during
yeah.
a session, pop it in the comments, and we will come back.
Yeah.
And they said everyone loves pizza. That's for sure. Everyone does love
Absolutely.
pizza, and it's
Yes.
easy. So, but pop it in the comments, and please share this video with your mom friends. Let them know about the new programs that are coming out there, and let them know that you're not alone during this journey.
Right. Yep.
So share it. Please tell your moms about, Evoking You Mental Health and Momspiration 412, and like, let's let's get it out there. Let's support each other.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right. Thanks so
having
much,
me.
Tricia. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. This was great. I enjoyed it.
Yes, me too. Me too. So if you guys loved it, give us some love, give us some hearts. If you like the new format of what we did tonight, please let us know because we want to know. So,
Absolutely.
all right, guys. Well, I hope you had a wonderful night. Thanks so much, Tricia, for joining us and for coming over today, too. That was an amazing
Yay. I
photo
can't wait
session.
to look through the pictures.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, get ready, guys, for a little preview because they are, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yay.
Yay. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night. Remember, guys, see each moment as a chance to learn. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.